Okay, I love this. Maybe it will end faster than I thought. She didn't do that to run over. Wyatt just saves Kyrie. That may change a lot of stuff. That makes her survive. Day like day, I deal with monsters every time, sure. Can they open doors? No, you're not using red through. She's like insane. What is this? What do you mean valid? Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko. So, I'm not going to like go with big speech and everything because from all I know, it might be like actually stitched up to the previous episode. So I will just tell you welcome. Thank you for watching this episode. And let's go to the battle between Jessica and Kyrie apparently, because Jessica is kind of unhinged right now. Yeah. So let's do that. It's a miss by her. If Kyrie hadn't twisted her body slightly, that fist would probably have been buried in her face by now. A bitter smile rose to Jessica's face when she saw that her fist strike had failed to land a kill. Okay. This is crazy actually. Like, what's with her eyes? This is just like insane. Yeah, you did. Okay.
ジェシカちゃんの部屋で本を取って帰ろうとしたら、ここでこの向きではね。
Makes sense, okay.
あなたがその嘘をつく必要性について、チェス盤理論で想定した7つのケースの中で最悪のものがこれだったわ。
Prison strip, okay. Telling a hasty lie to Kyrie would only put her on her guard. If Jessica hadn't told that lie, her surprise attack would have succeeded.
やるね。さすがキリエおばさんだぜ。どうして？あなたは最初から私を殺すつもりだったわ。誰でもよかった。最悪だわ。キリエおばさんの話のおかげで吹っ切れた。感謝するぜ。
Okay. Kyrie dodged the punch, placed her hand against that fist, and slammed it against the wall. Ordinary, being made to punch the wall should have caused Jessica hurt her own hand, and roll around, clutching it in pain. However, Jessica's fist had left what looked like a meter-wide crater in the wall. Holy fuck! Magic involved! Yo! Okay, I love this. This is amazing art. This is so twisted and so good. That's the face of like determination and face of insanity at the same time. Instead of a look of anguish after smashing her face against the wall, Jessica clicked her tongue in irritation at having missed. Yeah. He's one punch boy as well. Impossible. Jessica's barehanded. She isn't holding any sort of weapon at all. Kyrie tried to look confident, but she couldn't hide her confusion and this unreal destructive force. If that punch had hit, her head probably would have split open like Jessica had said, killing her without any pain. Maybe it will end faster than I thought. And it's actually stitched to the previous episode. If Kiria kicked off the ground and leaped backward, had been an instant slower, her gut would probably have been pulverized. Though she had avoided it by a hair. Jessica's left body blow was followed by the terrible tornado-like gust of wind, which blew Kiria back. Yeah, this is the game board. This Jessica looked like the normal Jessica, but something was different. Yeah, especially the eyes. And the monstrous power. It wasn't human, and common sense didn't apply to it. This had to be some kind of nightmare. Kiria slowly stood up. Then she looked at Jessica, noticed the several meters between them, and realized just how far that blast of wind had sent her flying.
恨んでくれていいぜ。でも私もキリエおばさんの言うように弾けないんだ。私も自分の恋中途半端には終わらせられねえんだ。
Okay.
あなたは何を言ってるの？ねえ、何を言ってるの？何なのよこれは一体。誰か教えて。
Never saw Kiria that desperate. What the hell? The air around Jessica seems to bend like the heat wave. It seems to be enshrouding her fist. And it seems as though something like a red magic circle had appeared beneath her feet. She looked like a western demon standing amidst the flames of hell. Flame upgrade! Okay! Okay, she didn't do that to Ronove. She was like, with Ronove fight, each her hit was like absorbing power and was like stronger, and now she had like what is this video game? Each time Jessica muttered, her fists were surrounded by the pulsating sinister red light. Is this Overlord? Those fists, which were even giving off smoke, surely represented the iron hammers of hell wielded by demons. Kiria dashed away with lightning speed. Yes, right now, that was her best option. She was smart enough to realize that pinching her cheek wasn't the best way to wake up from this nightmare, and by now, this came as no surprise. Well, no like surprise that she's so scared. Like, she just encountered something out of this world. No wonder that the game piece Kiria is like terrified as fuck. I would be as well. It doesn't matter how calculated she is. She's just a human, and Jessica is something else right now. She commands Runoe. What the fuck? Did Runove just... Oh my god, Runove just blocked the corridor. Holy shit! When Jessica muttered once more, a blood-red magical barrier blocked off the corridor. Kiria slammed into it hard and realized that her path of escape had been cut off. You wake up, huh?
悪夢だぜ。それが望みならすぐに覚めさせてやるよ。一撃さ。動かないで。
Yo! That's insanely awesome and terrifying at the same time. Jessica slowly stepped forward toward her and shrouded in flames. Each time her feet lifted off the floor, boiling steam hung around her footprints. That was a true nightmare. I know I'm asking about this like in many episodes, But Umineko is just too good. I need manga panels for this. Please? This was a true nightmare. Kiria crushed her head in hands, shaking it over and over.
悪夢なのね。これは悪夢なのね。お願い。そうだと言って。ああ。悪夢だぜ。悪夢なのね。悪夢なのね。
I never saw Kiria like that. But yeah, anyone would break seeing like some kind of like flaming demon trying to murder you.
私が認めてやるぜ。これが悪夢さ。認めるわ。これは悪夢だと認める。だから冷ましてやるぜ。一撃でな。
Oh shit! Lucifer is... Nie, Leviathan is here! What the fuck? Leviathan just saves Kyrie! Why Leviathan is... I mean, yeah, they both like lived in grief and everything, like Kyrie said. But why she's intervening in the trial? Okay, this episode is freaking amazing. Jessica neck twisted at an odd angle, and she staggered backwards. Her eyes rolled back into her head, as though she didn't have a clue what had happened. A demon stake was buried at the angle into her forehead. I'm sorry. It put itself out of her, spun around, became Leviathan and landed. The hole left behind in Jessica had spilled blood. Hi, Levi! Oh my fucking god, she appeared because both of them agreed that's the nightmare, and that solidified the game board and the mindset, and like basically that like gave opportunity for Kyrie to summon magic into this game board, because that's what she... If like they wouldn't agree that's the nightmare, then Kyrie would be not able to summon her. Rikushi must have like eaten like so many weird mushrooms when he made this. Holy shit! How did you survive that? Even though she had taken a deep gouge on the top of the head, Jessica just stood there, convulsing and wide-eyed, and didn't fall over. What the fuck? The blood stopped pouring off her forehead, and her blank, doll-like eyes returned. Then she slowly pressed her own palm against the wound on in her forehead. There was a sizzle, as though she had pressed a hot iron against it. It was easy to imagine she was doing this to seal up the wound. If Kyrie didn't escape now, there would never be another chance. Okay, first of all, either this is just like imagination, like game board, Jessica demon surviving because she's a demon, or this is a clue that you can survive stake into the head, and like some people actually may survive wounds into the head, even if they are clearly visible by like detective or something. That may change a lot of stuff. It depends how I interpret it. And I bet you will not tell me. And that's good. Oh my god. She's immortal. Okay, so maybe this is just she's contract with one of the great demons. She's immortal. Okay, one quick note. Great demons, great demon is Gap, Ronove. Yeah, these two, I think, only. And if Ronove is Genji, and I had this discussion on Discord, like, thought, because I didn't thought about this before, but if Genji, because Genji know about Kuvadori and stuff, and Genji betrays at some point like Natsuki in episode 1, for example, when he starts lying, and Ronove is serving Beato. If Beato is Shannon, then Genji is serving Shannon. And if Ronove is Great Demon, that means Genji is considered as the Great Demon in human world. And if he's contracted with Shannon, because Beato is Shannon, then she's immortal. So the ones on her head are fake. That makes her survive. That was one weird, like, thought process of everything right now. I need to, like, analyze it calmly later. Holy shit! I forgot to breathe. Yeah.
私じゃ無理よ。窓から逃げられる。窓もとっくにロノエ様の結界で塞がれてるわ。すごいわね。恋のために悪魔に魂を売ったわけかしら。よくもあんな大悪魔たちとこんなにも契約が。
So many contracts. So with who?
妬ましい。
Outside of Ronove. Armor upgrade. Holy fuck, she's still going overload mode. All attribute defense. Counter attacking armor upgrade. What is this? In response to those words, she's definitely daughter of Kraus. You can already see that. Yeah, that's pretty much Kraus one punch. In response to those words, this time her entire body pulsated with a red light. She had upgraded herself with defensive power that would ensure Leviathan attacks would never work again.
あいつ何を言ってる？自己増強よ。エンチャントっていうの。今のあいつは私に二度と貫かせない防御力を持ち、その上攻撃者にダメージ反射する力まで持ってる。もう人間じゃないわ。化け物よ。
I like this monster.
なんだ。
Yeah, day like day. I deal with monsters every time, sure.
さっきと大して変わってないわね。
Okay.
そうとも言う？最初の時点から勝ち目がないことに何の変化もないわ。
Okay.
痛かった。でも聞かない。
Jessica slowly lifted the hand that had been covering her forehead. There was no longer an hole there. The hole was blocked by the barriers in both. The hull was blocked by the barriers in both directions, and even the windows were sealed. There was no way out.
そこの部屋の扉封印されてる。ただの施錠だわ。
Okay.
でもただの部屋よ。窓はあるけれど、すでに封印されてるわ。つまりは密室。私たちの棺桶ってわけ。棺桶？上等だわ。鍵を開けて。
Okay, what's your thought process, Kiria?
妬ましいわ。あんたにしか開けられないなって。
Why are you the only one who can unlock it? Interesting. Oh, destroy the... Yeah, okay. Leviathan Stake flew about at high speed, ramming himself into the keyhole of that room. The tip of the stake had become the key. Can stakes be used as the keys? Can they open doors? We don't need master key? Can we use stake as the key? What is this? Are these tips, or this is just like imaginary, just like thing that I can ignore? It's one of these. Umineko sometimes throwing this at you. The tip of the stake had become a key. As soon as it was unlocked, the door flew open. Both of them fall into the room and quickly locked it. This is probably Kraus' study. It's something furnishing brought about a sense of nobility that Kraus would probably like.
正常なんかしてもあいつは扉を一撃で打ち砕けるわ。キリエは自分で自分の棺桶の蓋を閉じただけよ。でもね、棺桶の中で私たちにとどめを食らわせたかったら蓋を開けなければならない。
Yeah? With the dim eyes, Jessica tilted her head upon Kyrie's words.
何を言ってんの？その小さな部屋がどうしておばさんを守ってくれると？確かにこの部屋は密室だわ。私たちの退路はない。でもね、あなただってこの部屋には侵入できないの。
Okay, this is weird.
それが密室というもの。
What? Wait. No. No, you are not using Red's truth definition of locked room, are you? No, you're not using Red's truth and like definition of locked room. No, you're not suggesting that.
そんなちっぽけな部屋にこんなちっぽけな扉一枚でどうして私から逃れたつもり？
She's definitely suggesting that. How does she know about the rule? She's just a game piece. With a confused expression on her face, Jessica looked warily between her own burning fists. Warily between her own burning fists and the door. Then slowly, she sent that pulsating red light to her fists. She rapidly enchanted her fists to give them the destructive power of the killing blow for the killing blow.
できるならね、やってごらんなさい。
Responding calmly through the door, which was the only thing separating her from Jessica, Kirie placed a single index finger on it as if to hold it shut. Jessica slowly raised a fire-wretched demon fist.
さよなら、キリエおばさん。
And it didn't work. That's a new soundtrack? Jessica fist slammed into the door in slow motion. It was the same kind of slow motion often seen as special effect at the climax of a movie. What are these effects? What the fuck happening? However, this was no special effect. Jessica fist really was slowing down as though it was being sucked in, like a spoon sinking into a jar of honey. That punch was no longer a punch. It was more than a knock. The power of envy is back? Yeah? And that's why you are fast as fuck?
だからあなたが妬ましいの。あなたは私の忠告を受けて恋を成就させ て美しい人生を歩むでしょうね。ああ、妬ましいわ。女の一番美しい時間をあなたは私よりも18年も長く過ごせる。ああ、妬ましい。
Okay. Sika tried to slam her fists against the door over and over again. However, as soon as her fists approached it, its speed plummeted. She could barely knock, much less smash the door. Intense force. Speed of sound upgrade.
無駄よ、お嬢ちゃん。砕けろ。
Okay. With full speed upgrades, Jessica Fist moved. Oh my god, we are going up again. At speed of sound, 1,225 kilometers per hour. However, how long has Jessica been in Envy to gain that speed? Oh my god, this is again about Envy. Oh my god, Kiria have the most Envy. She had started like, oh my god. I cannot take this. I'm broke. I can't deal with this. She had started to envy George and Sean relationships about 2 years ago. It's 750 days. 70, yeah, hours, yeah, okay. However, she was not envious all the time. It only happened when Shannon started going on about George. With Shannon shift on about 3 days of the week. Time? Okay, I like it. We have like... We know now Shannon have about 3 days per week. As the shift on like Rokkenjima. Okay. And it wasn't as though she would go on about George all day long. Her fond words of him would only even leave a mark on Jessica for about an hour. So, only 24 of each day. 312, rounded down. The number of hours that Kiri had been jealous was... yeah, 157,000. In other words, this was a scant of 0.2% of the time that Kiri had been jealous. Even 1,000 kilometer speed of sound become only 2.45 km an hour, and in the 1,500 word. Why it working through the door though, but not like in normal fight? Even Jessica's sonic fists were no faster than a walking child in Kirie world. Jessica ground her teeth, her fists still pressed against the door. If someone could have seen this from both sides of the door, it would have been locked, as though Kiri was holding it shut with a single finger. Kiri can beat, like, probably battle as well. Like, she's like insane. What is this?
Ne? この部屋は密室でしょ? ジェシカちゃんはせいぜいノックをすることはできるけど、中の私たちには指一本触れること。
ベアトリーチェの密室定義です。
I fucking knew it! Beatrice definition of the locked door. Oh my god, I fucking knew it!
何そ
れ? こうなるとこの密室、ちと厄介ですが、密室殺人を行うのは人間には不可能。
Fuck.
それが行えるのは魔法だけです。ジェシカ様が真に魔法を理解されない限り打ち破れますまい。
もはやジェシカちゃんに私を詰めることはできない。やがて時間は進み、私がいつまでも戻らないことに気づいた親族たちが屋敷を探し始めるの。そしてあなたは観測される。魔女も魔法も観測されたら消える。
Okay, Kiri is aware of this fact. This is very interesting. She understands witches and magic actually.
悪夢の時間はもう終わりよ。お お嬢ちゃん。
What if you smash through the door, through the wall?
おやジェシカがいきなり脱落なんてびっくりだよ。
どうか頑張って愛しのカノンのためにも。
さあジェシカ、愛を信じてどうか奇跡を見せておくれ。
I like this too.
訂正するわ。時間の経過を待つ必要さえない。だってここに内線電話があるんだもん。
Yeah, but it's okay. It's still working because it's not after the first twilight. No, wait. It stopped working before first twilight or after. I don't remember.
もちろん断線
I think after.
私はこの受話器を取る。これが私のチェックメイト。構築完了。
Construction complete.
密室殺人。
Locked room murder? Okay, that's new?
おや有効ですな。
What do you mean valid? I need explanation.
浸透付与。
Permutation upgrade.
打撃伝達。間接攻撃力付与。
Jessica Fizz, which was pressed against the door, glowed red and then white hot. Yo! Jessica didn't even swing her fist. She just kept it pressed against the door. However, Jessica murder reached inside the locked room. How the... Ah! My brain is frying! She attacked me directly! Oh my god, this is the school murderer! My brain is curious right now. Oh my god. Through the crack in the study door. Through the keyhole. Bursts of flames of hell. Jessica couldn't see what was happening inside the room. However, even here, on the other side of the door, she could tell that the flames of hell had swallowed the entire room. Curious smoldering death throes could be heard from across the door. Jessica clearly heard as Kyrie danced a dance of death amidst the hellfire, fell to her knees and slumped over the floor. Slowly, Jessica tore her burning fists away from the door. Jessica is savage as fuck! George was merciful as hell! In comparison.
そんなに嫉妬の地獄が恋しいなら焼かれてろ。
Yo!
嫉妬の本能で永遠に。
For all the time, for eternity. Like, if you think about this, if everything is so slow in Kyrie World, then these flames are probably will take a long time to kill her.
嫉妬から学ぶものもあるだろうぜ。だがそれは誇るもんじゃねえし、義務。やっぱりあんたおごってたぜ、キリエおばさん。
お見事な密室殺人。
Locked room murder. It's actually fucking possible. I wonder if it's possible for like other episodes or it's just this or it just got discovered in this episode. No. Why episode 6 is adding new stuff? All I need... Why?
後片付けを頼むぜ。 やがて見つかる遺体が黒焦げじゃあまりに申し訳がない。
Okay.
きれいにしてやってくれるか。
かしこまりました、お嬢様。
So what? That would be like just like she was sleeping? Like there would be like no like you know, clue how she died? So that would indicate poison, right? Renova transformed into a gold butterfly and entered Klaus' study through the keyhole. Then he had to cross his arms and think. How about how he should even start cleaning up Kyrie's unrecognizable corpse and this room that had ended up as burning hell. And she's back to herself now, again. Jessica finally let out the breath that she had been holding down in her chest. Her normal human glint finally returned to her eyes. And then she couldn't help but shudder at what she had done. Even if it had been just a trial on the game board for the sake of her love.
悪魔ども、これでいいんだろう。
What the fuck?
お見事です、ジェシカ。
Okay, what will happen if none of them wins though? I didn't thought about this actually. I thought like one of them will lose and one of them will win, but what will happen if like no one loses? Are the trials going to like continue? It's like whole episode 6 going to be like trials between Jessica and like George all the time? What is this?
あなたの愛も本物だ。
How do you declare winner? George welcomed Jessica with crisp applause. Bato timidly tried to join him, but Jessica yelled at them and she stopped.
ゲーム版の上の話じゃないか。そこまで悲しむことじゃない。
理屈じゃ分かってる。でもだからって心の整理がつくわけがねえだろ。お嬢様、カノン君、私君のことが好き。諦められないよ。だから示したよ、私の気持ち。私間違ってないよね。間違ってないよね。お嬢様。
As Jessica started to sob, Canon held her quietly, and he realized that he would have to carry on the determination she had shown him.
何も間違ってないさ。そして人の心を残し苦しむことも間違ってない。僕はそういうことに対し少し君よりストイックだっただけの話さ。
I swear, like every single one in like of these people in like this trial can be like potential like culprits and murderers. What the fuck? Like Kyrie, George, Jessica, like all of them could just like go on like killing spree rampage.
誰もがジョージ様の境地に至れるわけではありません。
Especially that, like George is so stoic and like he's not even phased. Like he have like mindset of like murderer.
しかしどうあれ、お嬢様はとにもかくにも試練を成し遂げられた。お見事です。その決意の強さ、敬服します。
そういうことであるな。ジョージもジェシカも見事やり遂げたことは同じだ。あっぱれであったぞジェシカ。今の密室殺人、魔女のわらわも見惚れるなかなかのものであった。
How did she do it? What she figured out? She figured out how to beat the locked room from outside. She walked around the whole red web and everything. Up until this point, all my cases about locked rooms were something like murder happened and then like they faked closed room or like they closed room after something, you know, stuff. I'm not going to like going into theories now. My brain cannot like allow me to do that now. Oh my god. But she apparently found a way to like actually commit murder inside the locked already room. What the fuck? Jessica had used magic to kill Kyrie, who had called up inside the closed room. In that instant, Jessica had constructed a locked room murderer. Had it acknowledged by demons and raised it to the level of magic.
これで二人の試練が完了だわ。
Yeah?
さあ次は誰が挑戦を？
Do we have like still who? We have only battle.
ベアトリーチェ様かしら？
いやいやシャノンかもしれ
Oh,
ない。
all of them will have to take their own trials. So we have 3 more. So it's like scoring system. So if Shannon or Canon will lose, then like this pair will lose.
ここはカノンの出番に違いないわ。
さあ名乗り出てほしい。次は誰？誰が試練を？
I like how they thought about saying Shannon and Canon, you know, actually, because Furfur is a girl, and she said Canon, and Zepar is a guy, and he said Shannon. Because they call opposite genders.
魔女がゲーム版の殺人に臆してどうするというのか。僕ても過ぎれば恋を殺すぞ。
Wow. Are we going to actually see them like
さあ次は
Peato?
誰が恋の殺人？
Murder of love. The 3 who remained look at each other. The other 2 are going to spend a few more moments hesitating to raise their hands. I will raise my own instead. All 3 thought this at the same time. So, they all raised their hands at the same time. The ones they loved had already shown their determination. But Beato is paired with Butler, and I still don't see Beato participating in this. I still don't understand her participation. We had to carry on. This is another episode. This is not stitched to the previous one. That was too insane and too long. But yeah, my mindset is like fresh from previous episode. Fate of those who do not fight. And we are back to like game board and rolls and everything. Holy shit. Okay, that was the most intense episode ever. Holy shit. Okay, that will be it for this episode. I don't have really much to talk about, so yeah, I will just leave it like that. Thank you for joining. That was, I have a lot on my mind now since previous episode and on this episode. There's like this whole thing with Jessica and Kyrie. This whole fight gave some like ideas and stuff as well towards like Umineko in general. That was crazy. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being with me and watching this episode. Thank you channel members for supporting me. You're amazing. I hope you like your early episodes. Thank you for everything you did for me. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Leave up a like if you like the episode. You can dislike if you dislike it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And leave a comment. Do you like the Demon Jessica or not? I like it though. I like Demon Jessica. That was amazing. Scary, but amazing. Also Kyrie death? is probably the most brutal one. If you think that in Kiryu world, probably she burned for a very, very long time. So yeah, we'll see in the next episode what will happen next. Thank you all for being with me, for joining this episode, and for now Pocket Watch is going out.